Good afternoon and welcome to this presentation of North Central Cardinals College Athletics and the College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin on yet another beautiful fall afternoon at Benedetti Worley Stadium in Naperville, Illinois, as the Cardinals host the Vikings of Augustana College. We welcome you into our broadcast booth high above the field in the western Chicago suburbs alongside Grant Sabo. I'm Alex Campbell, and we hope you were able to join us a little early today for a brief presentation honoring former Cardinals head coach Jeff Thorne and his ongoing fight against cancer. We'll have more information to share about that throughout the broadcast, and Coach Thorne is there on the right of your screen as an honorary captain today, and granted certainly the least that this program can do to honor a man who was so transformative in the history and truly the future of this football team.
Yeah, I mean, he took over for the Cardinals as an offensive coordinator after the second game of Coach John Thorne, his father's tenure here. We lost at Benedictine and had trouble putting the ball in the end zone. And John handed the play calling duties over to Jeff and never looked back. And, you know, we see where the program is today and know that it is because of his efforts. And of course, Coach John and Coach Spencer as well. But he's really the one that brought it to where it is.
Jeff took over those duties, as you mentioned, in the 2002 season as the offensive coordinator. In 2010, he added assistant head coach to that job title, and he took over the top job in 2015, eventually leading the Cardinals to their first Division III national championship in 2019. The Cardinals today enter 6-0, 5-0 in the CCNW under the leadership of that man, Brad Spencer, in his fourth season. Augustana off to a very solid start this season of their own. They are 5-1 overall, 4-1 in the conference. Their only defeat at the hands of the Wheaton Thunder in their CCIW opener. Wilson to throw, four-man rush from the Vikings. What a catch by Skokna! Skokna to the outside to the pylon! Touchdown!
Oh, wow. Just on the edge of his fingertips. He let him almost too much. Skokna able to reel it in one-handed and scoot it in for the score. I don't know how he tight-roped the edge, too, when he got to the sideline. Holy smokes.
First and 10 from the 34. The fake to McNeil. Wilson all day finds a wide-open Skokna at midfield. Skokna is out of bounds at the Augie 48. This will be out of the hold of Chip Dose from the right hash. Aidan Ellison's kick. Does it have the distance? It does. And it's good. It hit
the crossbar.
It hits the support beam coming out from the base. Didn't have it by much, but it doesn't matter the margin. The Cardinals lead 10-0. And Oregon got there to knock it away. 3rd and 9. Cardinals 1 out of 2 on 3rd down so far today. They'll only rush 4. Wilson with time. Wilson, and wide open is Walton. How'd he stay up? His reward is a touchdown.
Boy, and that's what happens when you don't wrap up. Defensive coaches always talk about wrapping on the tackle. Otherwise, you bounce off. And if you guys got good balance like that, pay dirt's the result. Congratulations, young man.
Miles Walton with touchdowns in back-to-back games. Demir hands off to Donovan McNeil, who makes it look easy as he often does. Touchdown Cardinals. His 4th rushing touchdown of the season. A very easy run for Donovan McNeil. And shout out there to Alex Knabrick and Jared Durian sealing off that left side of the block, making that real easy.
Yeah, I don't think a white shirt touched him. He kind of had to skirt through his own lineman here. Watch. Yeah, just squirts through and out the other side.
Jacob Garbett this season, his long is 47 yards, the kicker for Augustana. So they are within his range. McCoo rolling, looking, throws over the middle. Mari Roby picks it off. Shakes a tackle, still on his feet. Roby uses the official as a block. Look at the space for Roby. He's got blockers. Roby down the near side. Garrigan and, oh my gosh, that's Jerron Williams. He is dressed today. And Mari Roby slips at the 2.
No. Oh, no.
Wilson, Skokna, touchdown. Nice little play design there. Ben Johnson and the Bears would be proud of that one as Thomas Skokna gets into the end zone for the second time today. This 14th touchdown reception of the season. And on to punts again is Turha. 3 punts for an average of 44 yards so far today, but that first punt is getting most of it. How was that not blocked, and how is there no collision? Anyway, Skokna. And that looks like a hold on Augustana, no flags, and now a flag is down. Skokna's off to the races. Everybody's holding their breath. This might be a touchdown, it might not be. For now it is. Thomas Skokna all the way. And Grant, that battle we saw all the way back here that yielded 2 flags, I think the Augustana player initiated the contact.
I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Skokna's really disappointed.
There are 2 fouls on the play by both teams. During the return, holding North Central number 26. During the return, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 63. Those penalties will offset. We'll replay the down.
Oh, brutal.
All of that means we're going to do this over. Thomas Skokna is going to get a break. And this punt is blocked. And it's Jalon Johnson to the house. Touchdown.
Right, they'll get their points one way or the other, I guess. Whether return or by block.
Jalon Johnson has his first touchdown as a Cardinal. Probably not how he thought he was going to get it. And this is the first blocked punt for a touchdown since 2015. 3rd and goal. Augustana have been good on offense in the red zone. 92% this season scoring touchdowns. McCoo, the fake, the pitch. That's a North Central play, and it's a touchdown for Jake Miller. His 3rd of the season. The freshmen have shown plenty well. Wilson, play action. All day, he's looking long for Skokna. 3 men are there. Skokna has the football and a touchdown.
Oh my goodness. Triple coverage, and he was the only receiver that I even saw in the pattern.
What a throw by Garret Wilson. Cardinals have shown they'll be willing to use their timeouts if they need them. McCoo trying to get somebody to jump off sides. No one does. Big trouble. Chased by Renick. Football's out. Ball is out on the ground. Cardinals have it. Bobby Medina. Bobby Medina. Did he get there? Yes.
Oh, wow. You know, we're just singing his praises a couple of seconds ago. He's got the wherewithal to scoop and score and get in the end zone.
Cardinals only rushed 3 here. Renick is clean through. McCoo doesn't know it. And watch 43 here. The scoop. Going.
In.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll call it a touchdown.
Count it.
It's something we talk about all the time with this North Central team. They're bigger and faster than everybody, and whether it's holds that aren't called or blocks in the back that we would disagree with the call on. Renick almost got there, so did Medina. Interception. Braden Garrigan looking for blockers. Garrigan out near midfield. This will be a 57-yard attempt. Augustana has a man back to return, just in case. Out of the hold of Chip Dose and the snap of Nate Boylan. Ellison's kick from 57. Yes!
It's good. Wow.
What a half of football here in Naperville, and I'm pretty sure that Aidan Ellison just set an all-time Cardinal record. 57 yards, it's good.
Unbelievable, the stadium just erupted. A hawk's flying over. That was wild. A hawk flew over the stadium when that happened.
Ellison is mobbed at midfield.
The stadium erupted louder than at any point in the game so far.
What a half it was, though. The Cardinals honoring Jeff Thorne in the best way they possibly can. 55-7 they lead here in Naperville. We'll take a break from Benedetti Worley Stadium. You're watching Cardinal football on the CCIW network. So Grant, this Augustana offense, again, we said, hey, let's see what they can do here late in this second half. And after I said maybe they could go 2 for 1, they conceded 14 points to the Cardinal defense in that time, more or less. And we're going to count Mari Roby almost with a pick 6, punched in on the very next play. What do you do from here if you're Augustana? What's the message, do you think, to this offense as they trot back out there to begin this second half?
I mean, they were effective moving the football at times, so they know how to do it. They know what they can do. It's just a matter of execution and finishing. Don't throw a pick. Be smart with the football.
Cardinals were getting lots of pressure in that second quarter by only rushing 3. Macca throws a pick. Eli Renick to the house. Pick 6.
Well, not that. That's definitely not what you want to do. You know, they were trying to play monkey in the middle with Renick, and he was able to jump higher than they anticipated, was able to reel that in, and then there was an absolutely devastating block. I wasn't sure if it was Sullivan or Ole, but somebody got absolutely planted, too, in order to spring.
So if you were wondering how could it get worse from a Viking perspective, that's how. Eli Renick, pick 6 on the first play of the second half. 3rd down and 4, trips to the left. Williams and Ashiru in the backfield. Demir Ashiru's got the football, there he goes. Ashiru around the corner, hits the gas. Demir inside the 10, to the house, Demir Ashiru, 55 yards.
Boy, that's the second time we've seen those afterburners, and he hit him a little bit earlier here. I'm interested in our phone call with Coach Spencer next to hear what he got up to on that run, because he was cooking.
Demir Ashiru, the Ferris State transfer, won a ring last year, wants another one this year. 55 yards. Deron Williams still out there. Again, they must feel pretty good about his health, given that he's playing so many snaps today. Finn for the throw toward the end zone. It's a touchdown.
A really nice pitch and catch there.
Zamari Robinson, the Glenbar North grad and Illinois State transfer, gets his first touchdown as a Viking. 2nd and 7 as the clock continues to run. 4 wide receivers set for the Cardinals.
At the 11.
Ashiru to throw. Ashiru is flushed and now is surveying to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, a first of his career for Ahil Khan. Band's counting them down, and they do get it off. Finn for a quick pass over the middle is caught by the anonymous number 9 for 1st down, and that is how the ball game will end. North Central wins their 19th straight against Augustana by the score of 76-14. And Grant Sabo, it was an offense of efficiency similar to most weeks, but the defense and the special teams really put on a show here today at Benedetti Worley.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Spencer all the time talks about executing in all 3 phases, and that's what we saw today. Really an excellent job and a nice homage to Coach Jeff Thorne on this refuse to lose day.